can never, your undies can never, your oppas can never, your undies can never. Whatever your bias does, my bias is better.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl Jay, and right now I'm with my co-host
Jazz.
and welcome to the DailyDose podcast. So I've been talking about that I'm planning like a really big surprise in a project. Some of you may have like followed my blog or Twitter and read about it. Well, this is it. I've always wanted to do a podcast because I like talk about K-pop a lot, as you guys know, on my channel, but like with a podcast, I can talk about a lot of different topics, and like I can talk for like a really long time. So you guys know me. I'm Jay, host of DailyDose. So I talk about K-pop, all that stuff. But you might not know Jazz here. Jazz, she's a friend of mine, and she's also a big fan of K-pop. So for those people who don't know, how about you introduce yourself and talk about, you know, what K-pop groups you like and all that good stuff.
So I'm Jazz. I basically like all the boy groups, the girl groups.
Thirsty!
I just like their music better. Girl groups sound too cutesy sometimes. So for boy groups, I like EXO. I like Infinite. I like VIX. I like GOT7. I like basically everything.
No, like the people who watch this are gonna love you because a lot of my subscribers, they really like the boy groups too.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
That's way better.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people always like come at me because I don't talk about VIX or Infinite a lot. Yeah, I know.
VIX is so awesome. I'm sorry.
I'm so terrible.
Music. I'm sorry.
So hopefully you can bring some VIX and some Infinite onto the channel. But yeah, it's actually weird that you say that you're like into boy groups because I feel like there's like been eras of my life when it comes to K-pop where like I've just only been in boy groups and then I've just only been in the girl groups. Like when I first got in, I was mostly into like the girl groups, and then there was like this like when all the boy groups started coming out, I was just like, oh my god, boy groups. But I feel like now I'm more into girl groups than boy groups.
Really?
Although like people like EXO and like BTS are kind of like changing that, but I don't know. It's really really weird. I keep like bouncing between the two.
I can't keep up with the girl groups. I don't know. I know their names, like the actual girl group names, but not the people in it. I know like the iconic things, like the what's it called, like a cat.
Oh,
the AOA.
Yeah,
that stupid dance. I don't know what's going on. It's so weird.
AOA is so weird because like I did not care about them at all until
Like a cat.
No. What was the one before the short hair? I just like
They have weird concepts.
Yeah.
Short hair.
Like some of them had wigs and some of them didn't. I was so confused. Yeah. But I really liked that song for some reason, and then I just started paying attention to them. Really? But like they're coming back this summer, which I'm really excited about. Really? So yeah. With like a lacrosse theme, which
weird again.
Like they're so weird. You can tell K-pop is running out of themes when they're just like lacrosse, I guess. Like who even?
EXO did football.
Oh, that's true.
And I was like, how are you doing American football? Like American football.
They were doing American. Did you remember the teaser photo for that though? American football like outfits, and then just like New York Yankees.
Oh yeah, people were like they're confused on what's
exactly.
Or people were like saying, oh, this is when you have like football in the morning and baseball.
Oh, yeah. I saw that on Tumblr and I was dying. But honestly, if people are gonna drag them, they need to, you know, come for Rain first. I don't know if you remember, but Rain had a song called Hip Song, and he was wearing boxing gloves, football pants, soccer cleats. Like, it was a mess, and I was so embarrassed as a Rain stan. Rain is my ultimate bias, if you guys didn't know.
Really?
Yeah. You're like, huh.
That's news.
Speaking of that, who is your ultimate bias?
Xiumin. That's all you need to know. I love Xiumin.
Why? What made you fall for Xiumin?
It's weird because, like, I was only an I didn't really care for K-pop, but then, like, I listened to it occasionally, and then EXO, I was like, I need a new group. I guess I'll listen to EXO. And then I was like, oh, Kai looks good. And Dio's voice is amazing. And so then I watched EXO's Showtime last year when it came out.
EXO, Showtime.
And, like, I was like trying to focus on Kai and like Dio during like the first episode, and then Xiumin came on the screen, and I was like, "Who is that?" I was like, "Who is this?" I need to find out who this was, and I was like,
snatched
and
you.
this is when I like had like their profiles up like in like a different window, so like I would keep going back and forth and be like, "Who is this? What's their name?" And so when I saw that he was like the oldest, I was like, "Oh my gosh, he's so adorable."
He is.
And then like his personality like made me stay because like I love it.
He is. I think I became an EXO-ish fan. I think Dio was the one who got me. I forget how. I just remember I thought he was cute, but it was more of his voice. I thought his voice was really impressive. And then, like, that was, like, short-lived because Kai snatched me. As soon as he started hip thrusting, I was like, this is the one right there. That's my man. But then, like, and now it's just kind of like, I'm not loyal to any of them. Like, one minute I'll like Kai a lot. But, like, Schumann is definitely one that I, like, always check for. Because I just think he's really, really cute. And he looks like, I don't know. He's just really, really cute.
He's like a unique face.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like his
I remember
face.
people used to like say he was like the ugliest, and I used to be like, I don't know what you're looking at. Like, I see amazingness.
This is him. Like he's really, really cute.
Yeah.
But since we're on XO, we can actually go into the first topic. So, guys, for this podcast, it's gonna be basically like split up into 3 sections. 1, we're gonna talk about daily topics, similar to my show Daily Dose. 2, we're just gonna talk about, something that's more fandom related rather than actual K-pop related, and then we're just gonna like wrap it up with like a random topic. So let's get into the first story: EXO versus Big Bang. So, as many of you know, it's been pandemonium, the K-pop fandom, because for the first time ever, we have EXO, the number 1 trend super boy group right now, and Big Bang, like the legendary, 10-year almost K-pop group, finally going head-to-head, giving each other a run for their money, and I thought it was going to be fun. Because, right now, EXO's unstoppable. Like, there's not really a group comparable to them in fandom size and in revenue. And Big Bang was probably, like, in my opinion, it was interesting because Big Bang probably is the only group right now that could, like,
definitely,
take down EXO and vice versa. Because Big Bang is also legendary in their own respect. But it's been crazy. Like, it's not been fun. EXO came back with their repackaged song, Love Me Right? That's Love Me Right. I'm doing choreography right now. You can't see it. But first of all, let's talk about how did you feel about that between the 2 songs? So EXO came out with Love Me Right, and Big Bang, 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 bang.
First, I don't know. What's GD? I love GD, but like his voice in the chorus, he's like bang, bang, bang. I was like, what is this? Why is he doing that with his voice? But, like, it's a mess, but I like it.
Yes! That's the thing. I, honestly, when I heard it, I was like, oh no. Yeah, I was like, what is this? Because it was like, honestly, when I heard it, I was like, this is Fantastic Baby 2.0.
Yeah.
But then when I listened to it more, I was just like, oh, this is just one of those ratchet, like, club bangers that, like, I run to it a lot. Like, every time I go to the gym, I play it.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. Or when I just want to get hype. And so I really, really liked it. I have to admit, though, I know a lot of people are going to be surprised, but out of the 2 songs, I'm just going to, like, not factor in We Like to Party, since that's, like, the B track. But I like that song, too. It was cute. Mm-hmm. I think I like Bang 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 better. Mm-hmm. Just because, I think it was just because, like, while a lot of people say Bang 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 was a mess, I think it was fun. I think EXO's Love Me Right, although they looked cute as hell in the music video, and it was a nice step away from their, like,
just dancing.
Yeah, in a box thing. I do not like it as much as I like Call Me Baby. I really liked Call Me Baby.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Like, that song was just, like, I remember when I waited for that music video.
I'm sorry, the rap breakdown for that, I don't know why, but every time it came on, I was like, yes! The little baby part in the background.
Baby.
I was like, what? People hated it, but I was like, I love this part.
I liked it a lot. I think it was very, because that whole song was very, like, 90s R&B-ish. Yeah. So I thought, like, the whole, like, random sample was, like that to the umpteenth power. Like, I really, really liked it, and I really liked the rap. And just the music video, even though it was them dancing in the box, I just thought it was, like, really, they looked so cute, and they looked so, like, mature almost, but it was so catchy. Love Me Right is, like...
Sounds like Shiny to me.
It sounds like Shiny. It sounds like, if you ever heard the song Infinite, that one, their first song.
Yeah.
It sounded like that, and I was just like, this kind of sounds like it would be like a filler song, like it wouldn't be a lead.
Yeah.
They actually have a song on the repackage called Tender Love.
I love Tender Love.
Tender Love is so better
than
Love Me Right.
I love Tender Love. I was just listening to that on the drive here. I'm not even gonna lie. I was like preparing myself for this, so I just listened to my whole K-pop track and like, oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think out of Bang 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 and I would say that compared to like the group's track record, I like Bang 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 more. But Love Me Right isn't bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's not bad, but I just thought it was kind of underwhelming for EXO. So, what about you? Which one do you like better?
Bang, bang, bang. I feel like it depends on, I don't know. I like them both, I feel like, equally.
Really?
Honestly, out of, like, Big Bang's comeback, I liked Loser better.
Oh, God, Loser is so... But, I liked Loser.
I love Loser.
I do like Loser. I teared up watching it, honestly. I'm such a loser.
I love that song. I don't know why. It was just so mellow. I don't know.
Yeah, I really like Loser. I like Bebe, too, just because it sounded so...
Which one's Bebe? Is that the weird video?
Yeah. I'm in love, da da da.
I don't think I like that one.
Baby.
I think that was the one that was like, no. Stick with Loser. No. Stay back.
Well, I definitely think Loser is a lot more popular than Bebe, though.
Bebe was weird.
Yeah, Bebe was kind of weird, but I don't know. It was just very different from the sounds you usually hear in K-pop, so I was like, oh, nice and refreshing. Okay, so on to the mess. So... I knew that XOL would be trying their hardest to try to get EXO wins over Big Bang, and VIPs vice versa. Although some people, claim that VIPs are more chill, I feel like anyone wants their favorite group to win. So, they've been voting. VIPs and XOL alike have been voting, have been, buying albums, downloading, streaming to make sure that, like, their faves can come on top. Unfortunately, this kind of led to some controversy. So a lot of you probably already know this, but there's a couple music shows in Korea that you can go on and win, and one of them is called Mnet Countdown. So the thing about Mnet Countdown is that they factor in a lot of things when it comes to who wins each week, and a couple of those things are how many views your performance. It's called broadcast points, I think, and it's how many views the performance of you performing your song that they upload onto the official Mnet channel, how many views that has. And then also there's a voting aspect of it, so fans can vote for who they want to win. So the controversy first struck when... Is that a cat?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Intermission. It first arose when... XOL, who had been kind of streaming EXO's performance of Love Me Right on the Mnet channel and got it up to, I think, like 700K, maybe.
It was really high.
Yeah, it was really high. While Big Bang's Bang 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 performance was somewhere around 200K, they noticed that randomly the video was deleted off of Mnet's channel and then re-uploaded. So the significance of that is that where did all those views go? People were wondering, are they still counting them? Or, are they going to count towards anything? Are they going to have to start from scratch? And so a lot of people were upset because of that. And I think it started fueling the rivalry into, like, a negative place. Because a lot of people were pissed. I think it kind of hurt because, like, as much as I get people's enthusiasm for K-pop, people were like, oh, my God, how am I going to go on?
Yeah.
Like, and that's why
I was trying to, like, stay away from that. I was like, you're getting too serious. It's just a show.
Exactly.
Calm down. Like, maybe, like, if this was, like, the real awards show.
Yeah, like the Mamas or something.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, and I get it that you put a lot of effort into streaming it, but I feel like it's cool if K-pop makes you happy, but it shouldn't make you that sad.
Yeah,
like,
your life.
I'm an EXO fan and a Big Bang fan, but, like, neither of them pay my tuition or my bills. Therefore, I cannot spend too much of my energy.
Decrease it.
Yes, exactly.
Buy stuff.
They take away from those things. So, but I also get the sentiment that, people take this streaming and stuff like that really seriously. And so I get it. And so there was, like, I know on a lot of forums I go on, like, all it was just, BB versus EXO, like, forums. And then it went a step further because there was also some, discrepancies in the voting aspect of the the countdown scores. So basically, like I said before, there was a voting aspect of it, and you can just vote for whoever you want to win. So when the voting closed, I think that was the story.
Yeah, when the voting closed, it, like, basically Big Bang's score kept going
down.
And, like, EXO was going down. It just didn't make sense.
Yeah, so I think when it closed, EXO was maybe ahead, or maybe it was neck and neck.
I think that's what was happening, and that's why they were so pissed. They're like, wait a minute.
So, EXO, of course, EXO is a really big fandom, and I think that's, as much as people try to drag EXO, I think it's cool that they are at this point where they're so big that you can't mess with them. Because there's been a lot of times apparently where like groups have been cheated in ways similar to this, but it kind of just got blown over because what you gonna do? But like with XOL, they're like, oh no, sweetie, so this is how it's going to happen. Exactly. So they were like, you know, they kept, you know, sending messages to Mnet.
Yeah.
And so this actually today, Big Bang won Mnet Countdown with Bang Bang Bang. Yeah. However, simultaneously, Mnet released that it was confirmed that the votes were actually indeed rigged, and apparently, well, I don't know if this was officially in their statement, but a lot of people are saying that it was Chinese VIPs, like Chinese Big Bang fans, who after the voting poll closed went in and started tampering with the votes. First of all, Mnet, secure your stuff. No. Like, how is somebody about to, like?
I feel like it's not true though, because I keep hearing that like Mnet loves Big Bang.
It's true.
And like, they're Big Bang biased.
There's a history between there's supposedly a history or Mnet, both Mnet and SBS are said to have loyalty towards YG in general.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were saying that they were trying to rig it so Big Bang would win.
Yeah.
I do believe that, honestly.
Yeah. I feel like they just like invited the Chinese. Yeah. Do you still want to know?
Do what you want.
Come on in. Here's a link.
But I feel bad because it's sad because the thing is they were really neck and neck, and I feel like just because there was tampering doesn't necessarily mean that EXO would have won, because they ended up taking out the voting regardless. But I feel like it makes their win seem like illegitimate or something. Like it kind of puts like, even if these group of VIPs or whoever tampered with it were trying to help Big Bang, in the end you made them look really stupid. Yeah. And it's really, really embarrassing. And I think XOL, they do deserve an apology because that was really messed up. And whether you thought that EXO was going to win or not, you can't just, you know, try to take away, you know, all those fans are like voting every day. And like, I always see things on Twitter when they're like, okay, y'all, you know, we're going to be voting from midnight to whatever. Y'all take over. Like, they're just in shifts. Like, you cannot play. And I think whether, you know, it was set in stone for whoever to win, everyone should be given a fair shot. And that, like, I think it's so weird how these companies are just like, basically like these like broadcast stations are like these companies' lapdogs. Like, you have all the money. Like, you're the one who shows what's on TV. Why are you being such a suck up? Like, it's really, really weird. Yeah. But what do you think about this situation? Do you think Mnet owes them an apology?
Oh yeah.
What do you think? Do you think this is serious enough to have like Big Bang's award revoked or something of the sort?
I feel like they're already kind of embarrassed by like what happened, so like might as well just keep it.
Do you think Big Bang and EXO are aware of the
That's what
things
I was
that
thinking.
go on?
I was like, they probably don't even care. They're probably like, I'm still getting money.
Exactly.
Who cares?
G-Dragon already got your rent money, okay? G-Dragon and Chanyeol already got your rent money. So it's fine.
Rich as heck are.
Exactly.
Hanging out with Pharrell. Doesn't matter. He's on Instagram getting paid.
That's so true. But like I just feel bad because I get that you invest so much time and you love your group so much, but do you really think that G-Dragon would be proud that you rigged?
Yeah.
Well, not G-Dragon specifically. There are other members in Big Bang. Top and Daesung or Seungri or Taeyang or whatever. Like, do you think and like vice versa? Because there's been a lot of crazy crazy things going on. Like, apparently there's a alleged XOL person who did the bomb threat.
Had Chinese.
What's the Chinese person?
I heard it was in the Chinese newspaper, so I don't know. Maybe. But I heard it was like on the Chinese newspaper or something. So I was like, this is serious.
Apparently some crazy, they're probably 13 years old.
I know. It's so true.
Crazy, apparently they're an XOL threatened to bomb Big Bang concert. And the thing is, a lot of people are like, well, people are blowing this out of proportion. But I always think you should take bomb threats seriously because you don't know what people are capable of. But I just think it's kind of ridiculous. EXO will not love you if you kill Big Bang.
They'll probably kind of be upset.
Exactly. They will not bail you out of jail. Like, what are you doing? I just feel like a lot of people need to, I get, you really love your fave and you want the best for them. But before you do, these really extra extra actions, think about your life, because EXO's not going to bail you out of jail if you do something illegal or applaud you for cursing out such and such artist on Instagram. Why are there all these Instagram wars? Okay, guys, we need to hold hands. Yeah. But yeah, so this is kind of made me turn like my cheek to this whole Big Bang versus EXO thing. Like I kind of want it just to be over with, and like somebody else to just. I really wish that there was somebody who could just come in and just slay them both. So like both EXO-L and BB.
I don't think there's anyone that could do that.
I know.
I was
like why?
I'm trying to think of one that's just like all the old faves are kind of like dying out.
Exactly.
Like Super Junior, like
Suju. Oh, Suju. They're like, oh my god.
I only started liking their new music. Their old music I hated.
Like Mamacita.
I like Mamacita. I like Swing. I like all their new stuff. This Is Love.
Oh, that one was really, really good.
That's like I like that, but like their older ones all sound the same to me.
That's
like,
you know what it is.
Sorry sounded like.
Sorry was like, I think what the thing is that Sorry was so big and popular, and like even though Super Junior was well known, they didn't have a hit. They never before Sorry they never had a hit like that. Yeah. So like when they got popular of Sorry, they're like, okay, we have to do this 17 more times. Okay,
different ones.
Exactly.
Like
we need to make this.
Yeah,
that
sounded like that to me. There's another super
Sexy Friends.
Sexy Friends.
Mr. Simple.
They all sounded the same,
Simple,
and I didn't like how Sorry sounded. So that didn't help. So
they just became like Euro EDM, like a group. It was so weird.
My friend only made me listen to it because she can't dance, so she was like, Jasmine, we're gonna learn a K-pop dance, but it's gonna be sorry, because it's so simple, because you just have to run your hands together.
That's so true. That's so true.
Like, can't we just do Lucifer from Chinese?
Listen, Lucifer is I could never. I
can only do the first part.
That part is literally too hard.
That's the easiest part. After that, I don't know what the
when they're doing like the tugging thing.
Like,
are you kidding me? That's so hard.
Yeah, it's like it's really easy if you look at
how long did it take you to learn it?
Probably a day.
Really? Okay, so I just
less than a day. It was just like
I just have no motor skills clearly because I was
the rest of the dance is a no.
I tried to learn that dance and like the first 3 moves I was like, oh, I can't do this. I just closed my laptop and went to bed.
Oh, call me back. It's fine.
I was like, I'm gonna sleep instead. That's better. But yeah. So, I don't know. I really like, it kind of hurts me as a fan of both EXO and BB to see this happening between the two groups. Everything causes me pain, so I can't even, like, it's not even like I'm on a side. But, like, I think at the end of the day, I'm just here for the music. And if it's a good song, then I'll root for it. If it's not, then I'll probably root for it anyway, because I like them, I like them both. Yeah. But, like, I don't know. And, like, BB... I feel like a lot of stuff will happen like this because they're coming out with a song every month. It's just like, it's too much right now. Like it's not like, I have to admit, I love drama, so I'm in the corner sipping tea. When anything goes down, but this is just like way too much, and I just hope that
it's too serious.
Yeah, you should not like, oh my god, I just can't. Moving on, the nation's girl group, SNSD, Girls' Generation, Sonoshite, is apparently coming back soon, and they've started making headlines because the comeback has been, made more real because they've had, like, these really drastic hair changes. So, one of the big things was that Yuna, the center, the face of SNSD...
She's a face?
Yeah, she's
I didn't know
you
that.
didn't know?
This whole time I thought it was Jessica.
Jessica's the face of my heart.
Jessica's the only one that stuck out to me.
Oh,
like,
really?
I told you, like, I was like, who is who? I don't know.
I noticed, I really...
And Sunny stuck out too, because I don't like her face. But I told you.
Tiffany and Jessica, I knew the names first because Tiffany and Jessica, but I always thought... I knew who Yuna was because everyone was like, oh, so pretty, you're so pretty. But I always thought they were all so pretty. So I didn't understand why specifically Yuna got attention. Yeah. Like, it was kind of weird to me. I always thought Yuri was really pretty, too. But, and I thought this one, Sooyoung, she's really, really tall. And she has really long legs. And I was always jealous of that because I was like, dang. Because she's only 5'7", but like 9/10 of her body is legs. And I'm like, slay. Like, she should be a model or something. But yeah, so Yuna... the one in the middle here, for the first time in her whole career of being an SNSD, which is like 9 years, she's dyed her hair blonde.
Really?
Yeah. Every other time it's been either like, I think she did red, but it's always been dark. It's been red, brown, blacks. So this is the first time she's blonde, and like she's so popular that it actually became an issue that she was dyeing her hair blonde. Now I don't know if you know what she looks like without blonde hair.
She looks like Crystal. Yeah, I know what she looks like.
She looks like Crystal from FX. But yeah, so that's her blonde. I think the blonde hair is really, really pretty on her.
Yeah, she looks good. I like her hair. I'm sorry, I keep looking at that, but it's because I like red hair.
Yeah, she, this is Sohyun. She, usually her hair is darker too. I don't think she's ever done blonde, but this is the first time she's ever had like a kind of redhead amber thing. But yeah, people are also making an issue. Now, Sooyoung, this one on the side, she cut her hair, which she had that hairstyle before, but then you also saw in the other picture she dyed it pink.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So with like these really extravagant hairstyles, people are wondering, what kind of concept they're gonna come back with. Because the thing about SNSD is that they got really popular off of G, a cute concept, and their other songs have been popular. But if you kind of read like netizen comments, you can see that like a lot of people, like, they're at their peak when they did cute concepts, but a lot of people are saying they're too old to do cuter concepts.
Oh, yeah.
So, and a lot of people, like, even the SNSD members have kind of expressed, I know Taeyeon, she said she cried when they had to do G because she doesn't like cute concepts, and a lot of them expressed.
I would have cried too.
Yeah.
That song.
I am 20 singing about Oppa, no!
Like, this is not cool. No.
But yeah, so I think a lot of people are curious because since SNSD can't really, quote unquote can't, I mean, they can do whatever they want, but like, they're really not, like, using the cute concept is really not, I guess people feel like appropriate for them since they're a bit older, what kind of concept they would be good in. Because I know a lot of the time they try to do a bit of a chicer concept, like Run Devil Run or like Catch Me If You Can, but those tend not to be as popular because people don't really, I guess, buy into the chic SNSD. So I'm just like wondering, I mean, I feel like for them it's really hard because what do you do after 9 years? Like,
didn't they come back
last year?
No, this year.
They came
randomly.
So,
randomly out of nowhere.
Here's
no
the thing.
one knew.
It was actually a Japanese comeback, but then they just made a Korean version and music video.
Because I saw it on like SM Town YouTube thing, and I was like, oh, I kind of liked it though.
Yeah, I liked it. A lot of people were trying to clown them because it didn't really chart well. But like, I really did like the song. But that's kind of the problem. Their chicer stuff has never been as popular as like their cutesy stuff. Yeah. Like to this day, G and O were some of their most popular songs. Party 사랑해.
I don't think I heard that.
Oh, it was just a really cute
I probably
concept
have.
talking about Oppa. Yeah, but like, yeah, so people are kind of before we even get into that, which one do you like the best?
Which one do I like?
Yeah, which hairstyle?
Hers.
Oh, okay, so you like Sohyun's. Okay.
I just love red hair.
I think I like Soohyun, like not here, but I like her pink hair.
Oh yeah, I like the pink hair on her.
But I really like Hyohyun's short hair because her hair is usually, she's always really had it blonde like this, but this is the first time she's cut it short. So that's like a big change. And then I honestly think Yuna looks really good with the blonde hair.
Yuna looks young.
Yeah, she does.
She looks like she's like 16.
Yeah, they all look kind of young, but like she does look very, very young. Like, I think she's like 26, 27. Like, she looks very young.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm jealous. And also, I'm also jealous of the fact that she gets, like, sometimes criticized for her weight. Not because she's overweight, but because she gets really, really skinny. So a lot of people worry for her. But I've noticed that even when she gets really, really skinny, her face is still...
brown.
Yeah, and, like, healthy. And, like sliding. Because when I gain or lose weight, my face is the first thing to change. But, like... I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah. So, So for me, I would either say Yuna or Hyohyun. But also, are you I know you don't care about girl groups. So this is hard for you.
Care. I do listen. I like Red Velvet and like...
Happiness.
I like those songs.
I
It's
didn't
weird.
care for Red Velvet until Ice Cream Cake.
Oh my god, I love that song and I love Automatic.
Oh yeah, I will say probably so far hands down that's probably the best concept this year that I've seen.
Well, Automatic or Ice Cream.
The whole Automatic that whole like
Yeah.
because a lot when I first saw that they were blonde, I was like okay, like I was just like okay, but it really when they got like the tone right for each of them, and they really started wearing like the different outfits, I was like this is a really cute concept and really well put together.
I thought it was gonna be weird with the new person.
Yeah, they're just hey girl, go
I was like, who is this?
Like,
Oh, they're adding a new member. Oh,
like get up there, do stuff like what? Okay, but yeah, I think she really because having 4 members is such a strange number. I think 5 you can do better formations.
Yeah, I was gonna say for formations, yes, it's weird to have 4, but
yeah,
because it's like there's no middle person for when they're like singing. It's kind of just like 2 people in the middle, and you're like, which one's singing?
Although they added her to the choreography of Happiness, and it looked kind of weird.
It probably
because they just threw her like you know that part where they play patty cake.
Oh,
She didn't have no one to play patty cake with.
That's cruel. It's like that friend you don't want to like hang out with. They're just like
I don't know.
play over there with the walls. Yeah, it's fine.
I was like, dang, you played her. But anyway, back to Sochi. Dang, you hate SNSD. You keep changing the subject.
I'm sorry.
Okay, what kind of are you? First of all, are you excited for them to come back? No. Okay.
It's not that I'm not excited. I'll probably listen to the song and everything, but it's like since I don't really follow them, I'm not like so pumped up like if EXO is coming back or BTS.
Oh, that's true.
Like I'm not.
I can see that. Okay. Well, let's. What was your favorite SNSD song? Because you have to know SNSD songs.
Oh yeah. The first one that I thought that I liked.
Wait,
No, I mean like what? No, I mean like I don't know. It was the first one that I actually really liked was Boys
Over Flower?
No, Boys.
The boys.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one. And then what's it called? Grew on Me. The one that was like really, it was messy.
Oh, I got a boy.
Yeah.
That one grew on me too.
Yeah, like at first I was like, what the heck? There's like 3 songs in one.
3 for 1 special.
Yeah.
Listen, they're trying to help you out.
But then I was like, it's growing on me. So it's like on my iPod. I think those are the only 2 songs.
Have you ever heard the original demo for I Got a Boy?
No.
It's better because because they added a lot of things in that. Like that's why it sounds like 7 songs. But in the original, it was just like the dun, 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 and it was like the dun, 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 that part, and it flowed much better. So I feel like they should have kept the original. But yeah,
so many songs. Well, it sounded like so many songs.
Yeah, but it seems like you like the chic, like mature more SNSD.
That's why I didn't really like them because of like G and all that. I was not attracted to that, and that's why I don't usually listen to girl groups as much. But a lot of them tend to
be like cuter,
cutesy stuff.
I think you probably hate the rookie girl groups then because a lot of them have cute. Yeah, Girlfriend, Lovelies, Oh My Girl. I love all these groups. You're crushing me.
I mean, like I haven't heard any of their songs, but I can just tell like from like the pictures and that their concepts are probably.
I think it's because I don't know. I really like them. I think it's because since I'm getting older, I'm trying to cling to my youth.
As you're getting older, you're not even that old. As you're getting older. I sometimes I feel that way now that like more boy groups are coming out. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you like were born when I was like 10. Like whoa.
I have to do an age check. I'm like, I look at a boy group, I'm silent. Then I go on Wikipedia and I'm like, where are their profiles? And I just everyone who's like born after like I don't even know 1995.
I keep trying to push it back. Like it was before. It's like no one younger than me. Yeah. And then I was like, maybe a year younger. Maybe 2 years. That's it.
That is a limit. Like I don't even look at the group before I know their ages.
No.
There are so many babies now. So many 1999-year-olds that I'm just like, yeah, go back to school. I don't know. You want some juice? You want some snacks? Like I don't know what to do with them because they're so young. But yeah, so I think for SNSD, it's kind of hard for them because like unlike Big Bang, they're also old.
Yeah.
And been in the game for a long time. But they can kind of do whatever they want without kind of being criticized that, oh, you're too old for this concept.
But it's weird too that they've been gone for 2 years.
Big Bang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they just come back and like, it's like, oh, no problem. It's fine, it's still big. But if SNSD, like,
that's true.
disappeared for 2 years, I bet you people would be like,
It's really hard for girl groups because a lot of them build. SNSD is a rare case because they actually also have a really big fandom.
Yeah.
But a lot of girl groups build their brand off of being publicly recognized. Like EXO, they literally could never even, like, no one ever listened to their music, but they could still sell 1 million copies because they have so many fans that are always checking for them. Versus, like, a girl group, like, for example, like Sistar and, like, maybe, like, Girls' Day, their music's really, really popular, but they have to keep appearing in the public to be relevant. Because if you leave, then they're like, okay, anyone else want to be the new next girl group?
Lovelies? Okay, come on.
Come here.
You're the new SNSD, whatever. I can't even say their name. It's
Girls' Generation.
Just say
Yo,
that.
Stones are gonna drag you.
Fine. I can say Girls' Generation and see. I just can't speak,
hate them
guys.
so much.
No, I just can't speak.
I'll give you her address.
I just really can't speak. I always tell people English is a very hard language. just bear with me as I stutter because it's fine.
Yeah, but okay, so I definitely think I think my favorite comeback from SNSD. My favorite song was probably Run Devil Run, but my favorite comeback in terms of like just how it looked was probably I Got a Boy Too. So something just chic and edgy and fun.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I hope they keep making music. I definitely think TTS is like, when SNSD stops coming back, TTS is going to be like the replacement for that. So I think they're kind of setting up TTS to take over for the members in SNSD who still want to sing. But like, I still think they can like get away with like a really good, cool, chic concept or whatever. But so moving on to the next part of the podcast, the topic of the day, where we just talk about, you know, what's going on with the K-pop fandom. So one of the things I've been reading about in a lot of forums is that international fans aren't very important compared to K fans who, you know, stan a group. And one of the reasons why is that a lot of people think that international fans are quote-unquote fake fans. They'll stan the group and they'll watch their music video and they'll do anything that just short of monetary support. So they'll listen to it and they'll maybe vote for the person and maybe they'll, you know, listen to the album or whatever, tell people to buy the song. But they've never bought an album. They've never, you know, paid for a song or anything like that. And the thing is, when you call yourself, like, you know, a VIP or an XOL or a SON or like a whatever other fan club names in like the K fandom, it's actually like a big deal because, you know, you have to register for a fan club and there's certain... You did?
Or as soon as it was happening... Like, it kept shutting down, too, because, like, the servers would, like, get filled up with so many people trying to sign up. And, like, I used to get pissed and, like, I had the app and everything. But, yeah.
But, yeah, so doing stuff like that is really important. But, like, for the international fandom, sometimes signing up for their cafes and things like that aren't possible for us. So, basically, if you say you're a VIP, you're a VIP. And there's no, like, quote-unquote rite of passage, I guess. So I kind of was thinking about that. You know, you can be a fan. There's a difference between a fan and a stan, and I definitely think being a fan of person is different from being a stan, which is when you start calling yourself their official fan club name, I think. So do you think there's like, for iFans, there's a certain level of dedication they have to have before they can be called a VIP or a blackjack or like blah blah, because I know a lot of controversy happened with Suzy because a lot of people say that they're Suzy stans, but then when the Miss A album came out, ain't nobody buy that, so they're just like, okay, but where are these stans at? Like, you claim that you do anything. So a lot of people are accusing that's how international fans act. So what do you think should be the quote unquote criteria? And I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's not that serious, but I'm just wondering if you had to put in some type of criteria to be considered part of that fan club, what would it be?
I don't know.
See, it gets personal because you're like, how many albums have I
I just got the EXO.
Oh, congratulations! Was that your first K-pop album?
Yeah, the first one was Exodus.
Oh. Exodus. Okay, congratulations.
And then I just bought both versions of the W
WA?
package. Yeah.
Dang.
So I got the
Should I have that kind of money?
What?
Should I have that kind of
When
money?
I saw the money, how much it cost, I was kind of like, yeah.
Because you have like shipping and stuff like that for international fans,
it was
which
like
makes
$40 something.
Because I know like Exodus was only like $20, but like if you were gonna try to ship it or whatever, it'd be more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of sucks.
I have to ship because I don't live in Korea.
Go to Korea just to pick up the album. Get a pen pal. Get a pen pal and be like, hey, you're nice and all, but when are you gonna give me that Exodus album?
Just pick it up and just send it over. Don't worry if I don't respond back.
I might not ever talk to you again, but that is fine. But yeah. So based off somebody who actually bought an album and you have posters too.
I got a poster for
one poster.
What?
You have a poster, right?
Of Schumann. Of course, Schumann.
Where did you get that poster?
You're talking about the other one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bought those that was when I went to K-Town in New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've been there.
Yeah. I was like, I should get something that's EXO related.
I remember, I went there and I have a story. I thought it was really shady because they had a box of discounted posters and it was like all Tiara posters. And I was like, that's kind of shady, right? Like, why only Tiara posters are discounted? Like, what the heck? But yeah.
Are they doing anything?
Tiara? They, Eunjung from Tiara, she just came back with a solo. But usually, what are you supposed to do when you try to come back and everyone tries to stone you every time you try to make it comeback?
They're the ones that got the bullying thing.
That's true, but it was
I was just making sure that I got
that. Those are the ones that had the bullying controversy.
I feel like it's hard to come back.
Yeah, literally, people are ready people are just ready to talk about how they didn't purchase their music or whatever. Like, they're ready to drag them. But yeah, and Kim Hyung-jun's stuff was also in there, which is understandable. But yeah, so do you think you really can't say you're an XOL if you've never purchased an album? Or
I think you can call yourself an XO.
Oh, so you don't think it's that serious?
To buy stuff, especially if you don't have the money.
Oh, that's true.
But I feel like if you're like me and you're always on Tumblr looking at Schumann, you're an XOL.
That's true. That's true. I just thought since the parallels between K fans and I fans, K fans to consider yourself something, it's more of a process, I guess, than just to be like one day, I guess I'm an XOL, to just say that maybe.
I feel like it's cheaper for them too though, since they're right there.
That's true.
And we're all the way over here. You gotta wait
that's
months
true.
until your CD comes in with a poster coming a month later. No.
So what do you think though about those fans that they talk about the group all day, they on forums and stuff like that, but then when the album comes out, they just sew their pockets shut and they don't even download it or anything. They illegally download it. How about that?
I do that.
Okay, you heard it here, folks.
I'm sorry.
I think that's true. I definitely think it should be, considering yourself a fan should be a different caliber. Just because, your idols and all the K-pop stuff is right there for K-fans. And, you have stuff like official cafes and stuff like that. So, it's a lot easier for them to be, officially identified as a group. I never really put too much to it, but I get how some fans who maybe shell out a lot of money are kind of frustrated at the ones that always are illegally downloading stuff because it's not monitored.
So much money, though.
That's true. That's true.
There's other fans that don't spend money on them and they do the voting stuff too.
That's true. That's true.
So I feel like that helps too.
That's
and people
true.
that do fan art and all that. I feel like that.
So what you're saying is that it shouldn't be monetary support. Shouldn't be the only kind of support that's factored into. I think that's true, especially since I have no money. So I think the only other albums I bought were Rain albums. I didn't order them online. They're sometimes I'm a nerd, so I go to anime conventions, and sometimes at these conventions, no, you're like, oh, how do you know?
No, because I want to go to one.
Oh, really?
Always never my sister goes to Comic-Con without me all the time. She's like, oh yeah, I'm in Comic-Con, and I'm like, oh, but when were you gonna tell me this?
She only tells you when she's already there.
It's I'm in Maryland at Wow.
Sure. But yeah, a lot of people who are anime and I guess comic book stands are K-pop fans. So they'll have K-pop booths there. So I purchase stuff there when they're reasonably priced. So I have their two Rain albums. I mean, it's not my album, but I have a Wonder Girls album. I didn't pay for it though.
Oh, Wonder Girls.
I stole it. Just
I
kidding.
like one of their songs.
You know who they are?
Wonder Girls.
Progress.
It's part of the reason I know who they are is because they always say that Sohee looks like Xiumin. Sorry.
No, wait. Xiumin looks like Sohee. Let's get that right.
But Xiumin's older. So Sohee looks like Xiumin.
Come on. That's true. It's not so weird. Like, Sohee debuted like 4 years before him. Like, one of the girls in Red Velvet was born in 1991, which makes her just as old as the youngest member in SNSD. But they have an 8-year debut difference. Like, that's so weird. Yeah, I know. That's like so weird. But yeah. So yeah, I definitely think you're right though. I don't think monetary support should be the only time to reason to support them. But
yeah.
I think because a lot of people debate whether international fans really factor into a K-pop group's success, like how important international fans are to like how popular and how well received the K-pop is.
YouTube.
That's true. We have the YouTube views.
The YouTube views. A lot of them vote. A lot of them still buy stuff. So
That's true.
Especially the stuff that like gets sent here and like you can actually.
That's
go
true.
into the store
How
and
much
buy.
because you know how like we'll bring this back to EXO since they're a really good they're a really good indication of how international fans can like do you good.
Yeah.
So how much of because you know how like their gap between how much they can sell physically and how much the next group can sell physically is very big. So how much do you think international fans attribute to EXO's like slayage and like how they're able to crush so many like things? Do you think, because I don't think it can't be all their K fans, but you think if do you think if all EXO's international fans went away, and this includes Chinese fans too,
do
you think they would be more popular than say Infinite?
In Korea.
In Korea, you would still think, even if like,
Yeah.
do you think they would outsell Infinite?
In Korea, yes. In Japan, I feel like Infinite would win.
Okay.
There's, like,
So you
certain
still
areas-
think EXO would be the number one boy group right now, even if all that international fan support went away?
Yeah, because I feel like they still like rank really high in like Korean like search engines and all that.
Oh,
like, they
yeah.
always like get voted high.
But you don't think that's... Well, I guess I don't think international fans could manipulate that at all, or influence that at all. Oh, okay. Well, you heard it here, folks. You don't have to ever spend a dime on your favorite group. In fact, do not.
If you
Do
have the money.
not.
If you want to. You
Don't. They have enough money. Don't give them a dime.
No. SM takes like 98% of
All
that.
of their money.
There's, like-
Every single one of their money.
You'll get there. You'll get money soon.
Every single one of their money. Well, that's it for this episode. I'm Jay.
I'm Jazz.
And see you guys next year. Wow. Bye.